The Big Island's best mix of music. K Big FM and Journey in your Tuesday afternoon mix. It's me, Eddie O. Check it into the K Big out of control room. Hey, thanks for making us a part of your workday. Coming up, I've got that Mike Cutty moment. We're going to talk women's sports. Details coming up. Keep it here. K Big FM. The Big Island's best mix of music. K Big FM, Israel, Kamaka Vivo Ole in your Tuesday afternoon mix. It's me, Eddie O, on the radio with that Mike Cutty moment in your feel good news. Interest in women's sports is surging. 52% of adults under 25 now say they're interested in watching or attending a women's sporting event. Basketball is the most popular sport right now, followed by golf and UFC. You know, when women first started fighting in the UFC, I was a little like, this is weird. But now it's like super good. Well, I think it's cool. I think it's super cool. That fight before the disappointing Jake Paul, Mike Tyson fight, those two women, wow. That was the best fight of the night on that. Okay, anyways, 34% of men say they follow the WNBA at least somewhat closely, up from 12% a year ago. And that's Mike Cutty. I started following the Seattle Storm, the Seattle WNBA team, after Caitlin Clark stormed into the WNBA. As a father of daughters, I think it's awesome that more people are getting into women's sports. It's your Mike Cutty moment. You feel good news as we get back to the music now on K Big FM. The Big Island's best mix of music. K Big FM, Elton John and Britney Spears. Hold Me Closer, Tony Danza. On this Tuesday afternoon mix, it's me, Eddie O, on the radio. Shout out to all the single people. 91% of single men and 94% of single women, so almost all single men and women, say that dating is tough. I wouldn't think that. And according to a new study, women are just as likely to want a younger partner as men. So those 91% of single men and 94% of single women should look for younger people to date. I don't know. That's what I'm getting out of that. I say enjoy being single. If you're single. More music in the queue. Keep it here. K Big FM. The Big Island's best mix of music. K Big FM, and your daily holidays are coming up. Keep it here. The Big Island's best mix of music. K Big FM. Hey, thanks for making us a party of Tuesday on this, the 11th of January. It's your daily holidays. Cigarettes are hazardous to your health day. Duh. A shout out to Nick with 2 Ks. And I think it's Zach. They're 2 people that I've met recently that help people get off nicotine. And I used to smoke, and I tell young adults that, like, nicotine, I promise you, is one of the hardest things you will ever have to quit if you start smoking. So just don't do it. Today is Heritage Treasures Day. Heritage. Know about your heritage. I learned a lot about my Filipino heritage when I went to college in the Philippines. That's a really important one here in Hawaii. Heritage Treasures Day. Treasure your heritage. International Party at Work Day. That's kind of random. And today is International Thank You Day. All right. International Thank You. Hold on a second. I'm like on the wrong month. That was January 11th. Hui! And day. Those are still good holidays to celebrate. All right, let's go. International Day of Women and Girls in Science. Love it. I'm cracking myself up right now. Today is National Guitar Day. Hey, shout out to all the guitar players out there. I play a small one. It's called the ukulele. Today is Armed Forces Day. Shout out to anybody and everybody celebrating in our military services. We appreciate you. And today is Grandmother Achievement Days. Boy, those grandmothers. God bless them. Yeah. Today is National Inventors Day. And finally, today is Don't Cry Over Spilled Milk Day. Shout out to Anthony over there at Safeway. There was like a spilled milk incident. And I said, and he goes, yeah. And if you're celebrating your birthday today, February 11th, thank you very much. Happy birthday to you as we get back to the music on K Big FM. Jeesh. That means my daily holidays yesterday were like totally off. All right, where are we at? Darn it. The Big Island's best mix of music, K Big FM. On this Tuesday, it's me, Eddie O, on the radio with your babas. In the news, a drug dealer who was wearing 3 pairs of pants was found with drugs hidden inside his butt. Ugh. You see where drugs can take you? I think if you get busted with drugs in your butt, that's probably rock bottom. Yeah, go get some help. Ugh. Don't do drugs. You'll end up with, that's your Babu's news as we get back to the music on K Big FM. The Big Island's best mix of music, K Big FM. Mahalo for making us a party a Tuesday. It's me, Eddie O, on the radio. How's that New Year's resolution going for you? The one about being more active. I found this and I thought you might find it interesting. A recent study found even 1-minute bursts of activity can get your heart rate up enough to help you live longer. Here are 8 everyday things we don't think of as exercise, but they count as exercise, like taking the stairs. That's a classic one. Gardening, carrying your shopping bags in from the car to the, who doesn't do that? Running to catch a train or a bus, cleaning the house, doing laundry, sweeping, mopping, vacuuming, and just getting up and down. The main goal is don't sit on your butt all day, especially as you get older. I'm doing I started January 1st, and that's a 1-hour walk every day. I know you're going to think this is silly, but I want to do it for the whole year. And I've been doing I've been good. I haven't missed a day yet. Too good, are you, Eddie? More music in the queue, but first the news on K Big FM. Get moving, people. The Big Island's best mix of music, K Big FM. Coming up, details on my birthday party this weekend. The Big Island's best mix of music, K Big FM. Mahalo for making us a party of Tuesday. It's me, Eddie O, on the radio. It's my birthday week. Coming up, it's my birthday weekend, and I'm going to celebrate this Saturday, the eve of my birthday, with a 5K run walk for Kahalu'u, as they raise funds to replenish the chemical-free sunscreen dispensers there at Kahalu'u Beach Park to save the bay. Such a good cause. I feel like warm and fuzzy knowing that I'm doing that my birthday weekend. And then Sunday, potluck. Potluck! Shout out to the the crew over there at L&L Ke'aho. I forget brother's name, but he's always there. He has that he has that nice Chinese tattoo. We're doing a half pan of chicken cutlet, gravy on the side, mahalo, and a half pan of mahi mahi, fried mahi mahi. Sounds ono, yeah? Are you jealous? It's gonna be, and I asked my sister Christine. She makes this really good bok choy dish, and I haven't been able to nail it down, like how to make it, but I asked her to bring that, and she was like, really? You want me to bring that bok choy dish? I said, yes, please. So I'm excited. It's gonna be good fun. It's gonna be good fun. I'm excited about it. 58. I don't mind sharing my age. 58 and feeling great. I almost swore. 58 and feeling great. Coming up, class will be in session with your Hawaii 101. Keep it here, K Big FM. The Big Island's best mix of music, K Big FM. On this Tuesday, classes in session. It's me, Eddie O, and your Hawaii 101. I enjoy dropping these for our visitors. E komo mai, welcome to Hawaii, and kama aina alike, because it's always nice to be reminded that lucky we live, Hawaii. Shout out, before I get into it, shout out to Derek Karisu. He's with the KTA Ohana, KTA, where you're someone special every day. And I saw, Jill and I saw Derek at KTA Ke'aho. And he took a little video clip for the Man in the Pan. Check out the KTA YouTube channel, Man in the Pan, starring Derek Karisu. And I'm so excited. I was like, oh, I'm going to be on Man in the Pan. All right, Hawaii 101. It's illegal. He was getting so loud in the store. But I guess when you're like the boss, you can. Okay, Hawaii 101. It's illegal to own a pet hamster in Hawaii. The climate is too good for hamsters. So if a few ever escaped, they could start wild colonies that would devastate Hawaii's native crops. That's why it's illegal to own a pet hamster in Hawaii. I didn't know that. I did not know that. Did you? Class dismissed. It's your Hawaii 101 as we get back to the music on K Big FM. Derek! The Big Island's best mix of music, K Big FM. It's a Tuesday. I'm Eddie O on the radio. Do you have a sexy job? Someone pulled, thanks for listening at work, by the way. Someone pulled 2,000 single people to find the sexiest jobs in 2025. They broke it down by industry. All right, let's count them down. I almost slipped on who's number one. These are the sexiest jobs. They broke it down by the industries that these people work in, all right? Number 8, finance. Number 7, tech. Number 6, science. Number 5, business. Number 4, lawyers or law. So lawyers, that includes police officers. Number 3, first responders. People who work like firefighters and paramedics. Shout out to all the firefighters and paramedics out there. Number 2, education. Considered the second most sexiest job according to single people. Teachers and professors. I find that cool. I don't consider my daughter sexy, but they're both school teachers. Somebody must. And the number one sexiest job industry, you know what I'm saying, healthcare. Doctors were voted sexiest job overall, nurses second. I think that's awesome. That's cool. I know a few doctors and nurses out there. I didn't know that they were, I never looked at them as being sexy. Maybe because I'm not single. Because this was pulled by 2,000 single people, and those were the sexiest jobs that they consider in 2025. Hey, just be sexy. I don't care what job you have. More music in the queue, but first the news on K Big FM. The Big Island's best mix of music and your joke of the day is coming up. Keep it here. K Big FM. The Big Island's best mix of music. K Big FM. It's a Tuesday. I'm Eddie O on the radio with that joke of the day. And all this week with Valentine's fast approaching this Aloha Friday. That's pretty cool, yeah? Valentine's Day is going to be on Aloha Friday. So I'm trying to do all like Valentine-themed or love-themed jokes. Where do all the hamburgers take their dates on Valentine's Day? That would be the meat ball. That's a good one. Come on. The meat ball. You like it. You're laughing. Tell me you're laughing. It's your joke of the day as we get back to the music on K Big FM. The Big Island's best mix of music, K Big FM. On this Tuesday, you got me, Eddie. Random fact. Teachers receive the most Valentine's Day cards. Teachers. I think that's awesome. Teachers receive the most Valentine's Day cards, followed by kids, mothers, wives, and girlfriends. Nothing about guys in there, really, unless you're a guy who's a teacher. What the heck? I'm all good with it. Now you know with Eddie O as you get back to the music on K Big FM. The Big Island's best mix of music. K Big FM, Taylor Swift in your Tuesday afternoon mix. I was disappointed in the fans at the Super Bowl when they booed her. They showed her on the Jumbotron and they booed Taylor Swift. That's so mean. Why would they do that? I mean, I'm not a fan of her music. I know her music. I just don't like it when people hate on other people. That was silly. And I was bummed for her husband, or no, not her husband, her boyfriend, Travis Kelce. He had a terrible game. And that must have been a bummer of a night, yeah, for Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. Ugh. But congratulations to all you Philadelphia Eagle fans out there. You were loving it. All right, it's me, Eddie O, out the door and on my way home. Aloha, mahalo, and hui ho. Remember, love one another. We're one human family. And I look forward to spending time with you. Mañana, Hump Day Wednesday, just past tree, right here on K Big FM. Peace.